students. You know, Olympic Games are a big deal for the Greek people. Each
Over
city
there in the
used to have his
gymnasium.
or own team, and they would send it to the games. And this is the also theorized place for the synagogue. We talked about the synagogue in the theater, which is quite interesting to me because during the excavations there, they found a lamp that was used to belong to the synagogue. And in the letter to Ephesus, it also mentions the lamp. So that was like a very interesting archaeological find, actually. But you can see that the entire complex is a Roman public bath. What you can see over there, these tiny stones were used to indicate the distance between the two stops of the Silk Road. Okay, so they would say that you have this much days or this much time left to Ephesus or to Pisidian and George or the other cities that you have visited. They found the stones in different places. They just left here in order to show to the visitors. And ultimately, you're going to see a lot of sarcophagi, right? We have lots of them. The name sarcophagus in Latin means the one that eats meat. Okay, because they would put corpses inside and the corpses would just disappear. It would eat the corpses. So they called them sarcophagus. This is a privilege of the people with money, actually, because buying one is quite expensive. In most of the Greco-Roman cities, you would find sarcophagi. These are a lot more famous because they're coming from different places. Okay, so inside they found inscriptions that is telling us the city of origin. And they have a lot of sarcophagus from Jerusalem, from Egypt, from Greek island, and this is considered like one of the indications of the richness of the city, because it means that one of the Jewish residents of the city in the 2nd century BC had enough money in order to transfer this sarcophagi, sometimes 3, 4 of them, from Jerusalem to Ephesus. Okay, that requires a lot of money. So that's why the sarcophagi we found in Ephesus are particularly famous. You will see some tiny ones like this. Sometimes we think that they are for babies. They are for the ashes. We call them ostotek in Latin. So if you're a family coming from middle class and if you don't have enough money to buy a sarcophagus, usually you would buy an ostotek. And after the cremation, you would put the ashes inside in their like holes in their living rooms. They used to have these shelves that used to have a lot of ostoteks actually at the same time. Okay, this is the exit. So we're gonna leave from this road. Once you exit, you're gonna see shops on both sides. And where the shop ends, we have the parking lot or buses waiting for us there at the parking lot. You will find maps here. Before you leave the ancient city, on your right hand side, you're gonna find a museum shop, that red entrance. Once you go inside, they will have touristic maps and a lot of books in English about Ephesus. Okay, let's say 7:30 in the bus. Okay, the toilets are at the exit on your left.